Mysteries of the Museum. This presentation will take you on a virtual tour of the GSAP Museum of Girl Scout History and to learn how the resources of the museum can help you. The GSAP Museum, which opened in December of 2017, is the result of the merging of the archive collections from the three legacy councils, Freedom Valley, Southeastern Pennsylvania, and Great Valley, into one collection at Valley Forge. A big sort was done to reduce the three collections to a more manageable size, but there's always more to do. The museum consists of permanent displays and rotating displays which focus on a given theme. Our first display is the Juliet Low exhibit case. It highlights the early history of Girl Scouts. Girl Scouts began in the U.S. on March 12, 1912, with a phone call from Juliet Low. "I have something for the girls of Savannah and all America, and we are going to start it tonight." We have a replica Juliet Low uniform and a photo of Juliet Low wearing it. This is called a Norfolk jacket and was worn from 1919 to 1928. Although she is frequently shown wearing a uniform, Daisy, as she was called by family and friends, knew how to dress up. It is said that she sold her pearls to help her girls. In the early years of Girl Scouts needed financial help. The first Girl Scout handbook, How Girls Can Help Their Country, contains the promise in law and sections on camping, home life, hospital work, patriotism, ranks and badges for Scouts, as well as practical information. For instance, how to stop a runaway horse. Do not stand in its path waving your arms. The original girls' uniform was used from 1912 to 1914, was dark blue, and was hand sewn. In 1914, the color was changed to khaki, which was easier to keep clean and more practical for hiking, picnicking, and camping. Uniforms could be purchased ready-made or were hand sewn. Khaki gave the uniform a wartime military look. After World War I, the color was changed to green for a non-military look. In our center display is an original khaki uniform, which was worn from 1915 to 1922. Note the earned badges were sewed on the sleeves. Sashes were not part of the uniform until after 1935 for Girl Scouts and after 1973 for Brownies. This blue uniform belongs to Mariner Scouts, which was a program for senior girls ages 15 to 18. These girls were interested in sailing, water safety, care and repair of boats and canoes, camp skills, and swimming. The Mariner program ran from 1934 to 1963. We have many vintage uniforms in our collection, including the gray-green dress coat worn by adults from 1928 to 1934. Brownie uniform next to hers is from the 1950s. The Brownie uniform on the right has bloomers and a pixie-style pointed hat. It was worn from 1927 to 1936. Here is a view from one of our earlier displays, which shows a variety of uniforms through the years. Note the unadorned 1985 to 1990s daisy tunic. Girls did not earn pedals until 2000. The American flag, numerals, and council strip were added a few years later. The Gold Award is the highest award a Girl Scout can earn. It has been known by many names through the years. Golden Eaglet of Merit, Golden Eaglet, First Class, Curved Bar, First Class again. And in 1980, it became the Gold Award. GSUSA promises to never change the Gold Award designation. The Golden Eaglet movie debuted in January of 1919. It is a black and white silent film using real Girl Scouts as the cast. It is believed to be the first motion picture produced by a public service organization. and you are encouraged to watch it on YouTube. The Touch Me table has rotating hands-on activities where visitors can try knot tying, semaphore flags, explore a Braille Girl Scout handbook, write their name in Braille, play Kim's game, take apart a mess kit, and try out a compass, among other activities. Scavenger Hunt challenges the girls to get to know the museum. A popular area in the museum is the try-on uniform corner. Girls love to dress up in old uniforms, and moms enjoy taking pictures of their daughter in their old uniform. Note the hemlines on some of the uniforms. Uniforms were often handed down and altered to fit the size of the wearer. Everything Brownies is one of our rotating displays. In it, you will find Brownie uniforms, handbooks, a Brownie ring, Brownie dolls, and posters. There is a display case with assorted Brownie items, such as flashes, cameras, accessories, flashlights, a camp uniform, and other camp items. Many of the items have dates to show when they were used. Note the pixie bank on the left from the 1970s. Here is a fun fact. A Brownie leader used to be called a brown owl, and her assistant was a tawny owl. Girl Scout jewelry and insignia are featured in the small display cases. Prior to 1935, Brownie wings were red, green, and white, embroidered on brown cloth. In 1935, the color and shape were changed to yellow embroidery on green felt. It remains the same today with slight modifications. Another one of our displays is Women's Suffrage, which celebrates 100 years of women getting the right to vote. We have our own suffragist in full uniform, as well as flashcards honoring important women and facts in the movement. Did you know women in Wyoming could vote in 1869? Other displays in the museum have included international dolls and flags, awards and pins, and camping, complete with a roundup tent, a bugle, and camp uniforms. Next to the Valley Forge retail shop, you will find a glass display case when you enter the building. The History Committee changes the display seasonally. Camping, cookies, Juliet Low birthday, Thinking Day, among other things, including Girl Scout hats, and mystery items are some of the themes we have used. In the back of the museum is a plaque honoring this museum's benefactor, Ronnie Backenstow. Ronnie lives in Berks County and has been a Girl Scout for over 90 years. She supports Girl Scouts and was shown on Good Morning America talking to young Girl Scouts who came to her retirement community to sell Girl Scout cookies. She has also appeared on television with Rachel Ray, with Ronnie wearing her Girl Scout uniform. When leaving the museum, be sure to take your picture with Juliet Low. This concludes the museum tour. The museum is open during the second Saturday of the month between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. and other times by appointment. Tours may be tailored to the interest of your group. The History Committee sponsors several programs for Girl Scouts. Daisy Delight is a 2-hour program for daisies. They earn their VI-Pedal with songs, games, crafts, and a service project, and a scavenger hunt in the Girl Scout History Museum. Brownie Tea with Juliet is a 3-hour program. Girls earn the Brownie Girl Scout Way badge, participate in a service project, learn songs, play traditional brownie games, view historic brownie uniforms, do crafts, create a mural, and tour the museum. Afterward, they celebrate Juliet Low's birthday with tea and cookies with our Juliet Low reenactor. Junior Jaunt is an overnight program for juniors. They earn the Junior Way badge and Legacy Girl Scouting Around the World badge. Juniors participate in a museum tour and learn all about Girl Scout beginnings and Girl Scouting and Girl Guiding around the world with songs, crafts, and games. The Golden Eaglet film is shown. Girls celebrate Juliet Low's birthday, Thinking Day, and the Girl Scout birthday. History Comes Alive is a program for girls of all ages, which is held in this spring. Girl Scout History Comes Alive as girls sing traditional songs and explore uniforms from their grandmother's time. They will view The Golden Eaglet, a Girl Scout movie made in 1918, and participate in a scavenger hunt in the Girl Scout Museum. They discover mystery items as they chat with vendors who have come from all over the country to display and sell decades of Girl Scout memorabilia at the collector's meet. The collector's meet has vendors from all over the country who display and sell Girl Scout memorabilia. You do not have to participate in the History Comes Alive program to attend the collector's meet. Vendors are friendly and happy to share their knowledge of Girl Scouts. In addition to the museum tours, the History Committee has many resources. The Traveling Museum consists of 2 tubs with a sampler of historic Girl Scout items that can be brought to your event or service unit meeting. We will help set it up and be available to answer questions. Items that can be borrowed from the museum include uniforms, Girl Scout publications such as handbooks, songbooks, and cookbooks. We have Lumi sticks, semaphore flags, and flags of all kind. In the Girl Scout Service Center are Brownie and Junior uniform kits with the uniform and handbook of that era. There are also kits from the 1910s to the 2000s with uniforms and artifacts from that era, such as books, clothes, and toys. They are also available through the council resources in the service centers. The History Committee is available to help you earn badges from the current Girl Scout Way badges to cooking and camping badges. We have some older badges and old handbooks for the more adventurous troop. We usually have a table at the collector's meet for you to browse through. Contact us for information. Juliet Low may be available to come visit your next meeting or event to talk with the girls. Contact her through our email. Whatever your needs or for questions, contact us at historycommittee@hotmail.com.
Some of our treasures are not easy to recognize. Here are some of our mysteries. Do you recognize them? What are they, and how were they used? This is a collapsible cup. It is small, compact, and easy to carry on a hike or a camping trip. Do you know what this is? This is a utensil case. It too is easy to carry on a hike or camping trip. How about this one? This is a mess kit. It is a plate, cup, pot, and lid, and a frying pan. Everything needed to enjoy your next meal. It's designed so that each item fits together and is carried in the small bag. What is this? It's a caper chart. Caper charts are used to assign meeting tasks to the girls. You can find many variations of a caper chart online, so choose something that will work for you. Caper charts are also used to assign tasks on a camping trip. This will help distribute the work for cooking, cleaning, fire building, and anything else that needs doing. For this kind of caper chart, the simpler, the better. Hopefully, this is an easy one. This is a swimming cap. What is this? This is a tie that was used on a junior uniform in the 1960s. Another easy one. This is a Girl Scout headband. This might take a little thought. This is a Brownie change purse. It could be attached to the uniform belt by the loop, and a Brownie would use it to carry her dues to the meeting. What could this be? It's a Brownie handkerchief. The Brownie elf is embroidered in the corner. Everyone should be able to get this one. It's a group of sit-upons laid out in a Girl Scout ring. A sit-upon will always give you a clean, dry place to sit upon. This is another hard one. This is a pack basket. It's also known as an Adirondack basket. You would use it to carry things on your back just as you would a backpack. This is a tricky one. Any ideas? This is a camp mirror. It's made of a small piece of shiny metal so it won't break when you are out of doors. How about this one? It's another coin purse. It has slots for different coins. This could be a popular item. It's a trefoil cookie cutter. You could use it to make the original recipe for Girl Scout cookies. You would set this up after a meal in the out of doors. What is it? It's a dishwashing station. You would wash your dishes in each of the 3 buckets to wash, rinse, and sanitize. Then you would put your dishes in the mesh bag known as a dunk bag and hang it somewhere to let your dishes dry. What is this? You wouldn't go anywhere without it. It's a small first aid kit. You don't want to go anywhere without one, especially out of doors. Can you guess what is rolled up in here? This is a toiletries bag. In it, you would carry your soap, toothbrush and toothpaste, cup, mirror, and comb. Here's another trickier one. What's in here? This is a sewing kit. Everything you might need to sew on a button or stitch up a tear. Bet you can't get this one. No, it's not a bunch of carrots. It's a bunch of tent stakes that you use to anchor your tent to the ground so that it won't blow away. What could this be? It's a toothbrush. It could be part of your toiletries kit along with a mirror and a comb. Thank you for allowing us to share our museum with you. If you have any questions or comments, please contact us at historycommittee@hotmail.com.
This video presentation has shown you a sample of what the History Committee does. Museum displays and activities change often, so be sure to visit us in person at the Valley Forge Service Center. We'll be happy to put together a tour or program tailored just for your group.